We've just had a Euros and a Copa. Tokyo 2020 promises to be more of the same. But this is another chance to fill your mornings watching players that you've only ever heard about or just want to get a closer look at. Here are some players that football fans need to keep eyes on, and I know a lot of these players are going to get attraction from big Europe clubs after Tokyo 2020. Number 1, Antony. 21-year-old Antony is Ajax's record signing. He plays with incision, speed and swagger, and he's already being touted as the next big thing in Brazilian football. He's scoring on his debut against Sparta Rotterdam and impressing with goals and assists aplenty in the first half of his debut season, so it'll be interesting to see him refreshed after a summer break. Number 2, Gabriel Martinelli. We haven't seen enough of Gabriel Martinelli in the past year. The precocious forward required knee surgery during lockdown, and Arsenal have been cautious to ease him back into the wild. His confidence and cuts is beautifully from the left, but perhaps his most underrated attribute is to get to any ball in the penalty area ahead of everyone else. Number 3, Pedri. 18-year-old Pedri didn't misplace a single pass in the Euro 2020 semi-final against Italy. The midfielder is an absolute phenomenon, not just destined for the top, but very nearly there. The Olympics gives us another chance to watch Pedri balling with composure, precision, and a God-given first touch. Let's face it, he's already too good for this level. Number 4, Reinier. Still on loan at Borussia Dortmund from Real Madrid, Reinier was reportedly unhappy not to feature more in BVB's turbulent season. With Jadon Sancho gone and Marco Rose in the hot seat now, though, he may well get his chance. T would be easy to label the youngster a luxury number 10, but Reinier provides superb creativity with an exquisite range of passing and immaculate ball control. Number 5, Takefusa Kubo. Takefusa Take Kubo went viral last month when he scored a goal that nutmegged 4 defenders. Exactly the kind of mad thing you want him to do at the Olympics. He's the poster boy for football in Tokyo. Kubo is wildly exciting to watch on the ball, and moved to Europe when Barcelona poached him as a youngster. It would be fascinating to see him reach his full potential. Number 6, Nahuel Perez, an Atletico Madrid centre-back who hasn't kicked a ball for his parent club yet. Nahuel Perez is on his third loan away from the Wanda Metropolitano, but extremely well thought of in Spain. Perez is dominant, loves rushing out to an attacker to hurry them, and is calm in possession, sometimes wandering from his defensive berth up the pitch, like Harry Maguire. You can tell. Number 7, Michael Oyarzabal. Michael Oyarzabal had his backside saved by Alvaro Morata in the Euro 2020 semi-final at Wembley. The forward missed 2 golden opportunities, only for Morata to equalize and miss a penalty to deflect attention, and now the Real Sociedad man has a chance to show what he's really about in Japan. Oyarzabal is powerful, annoying to defend against, and great at finding space. Number 8, Michael Merino. Rafa Benitez loved Michael Merino at Newcastle United, and he knew a thing or two about a deep-lying playmaker, having mentored the likes of Xabi Alonso. If you've not watched Merino since his move away from Tyneside to Real Sociedad, it's worth catching him at the Olympics just to see how he's getting on. Number 9, Matheus Cunha, another Hertha Berlin boy. Matheus Cunha has been linked with the likes of Leeds United. He's tall, strong with a magnificent shot, and he can play anywhere along the front line. Cunha is almost a throwback for a South American, though. While plenty of recent forwards from the continent have been in the Sergio Aguero or Alexis Sanchez mold, short, aggressive. Number 10, Lee Kang-in. One of only 2 South Koreans in Tokyo this summer to play in Europe's top 5 leagues. The other is Bordeaux's 28-year-old Hwang Ui-jo. It would be lazy to label Lee Kang-in the next Son Heung-min, despite the similarities. Like Son, the Valencia attacker is speedy, almost aggressively so, as he steams towards a ball like his life depends on it. Number 11, Diego Lainez. The only member of the Mexican setup to play his domestic football out of the country, Real Betis star Lainez has been given the number 10 shirt ahead of this tournament. Lainez has been linked with a number of big clubs, and his development in this season could be a pivotal one in his career. Number 12, Bryan Gil. Bryan Gil has been out on loan for a couple of seasons and developed nicely into a direct, left-footed left winger who can beat a man whipping a ball. With Spain going through a big transition right now in the national setup, opportunity is ripe for younger players to stake a claim. The Olympics could be the first chance that Gil gets to show exactly what he is capable of. Number 13, Arne Meyer. Arne Meyer has been likened to outgoing German hero Toni Kroos. He's since had a spell at Arminia Bielefeld, where he struggled with injury. In reality, he's probably less like Kroos and more like Sami Khedira. The midfielder is tiny and out of possession and works hard. He's not destined for the top by any stretch, but if he's lucky with injury, he'll be in German squad. Number 14, Dani Alves. At 38, this could well be the last chance we get to see the monstrous Dani Alves in action. One of the greatest fullbacks of his generation, or any other. Let's face it, the veteran is still bombing down the right wing but also plays in attacking midfield for Sao Paulo. Olympic gold would be a nice way to end his international career. Number 15, Fausto Vera. Fausto Vera still plays his club football in South America with Argentinos Juniors. He's never been capped by the senior side, either. He's waiting for his breakout. The potential is huge. He's incredibly calm on the ball, reads the game unbelievably well for a player so young, and can start attacks just as easily as he can break them up.